Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. It has been a few days since I posted a video on Raid because, well, there wasn't much interesting stuff happening, unfortunately, and, you know, so busy with the other stuff in the other channel that I just don't want to make a random video just for the sake of it. I'm always trying to make a video of something that's, you know, interesting, a good enough guide, maybe some entertainment with chart pools and whatnot. So, yeah, that's why it might be a little bit tricky with the videos on my channel. But today I really wanted to make this video because I really wanted to check out the Winter's Path and see how it goes, and basically let you know, guys, what you have to do, or if you're still gonna be on track for the Yuletide Titan event in order to get yourself Tormin. Okay, the tricky thing with this one was the fact that they said, okay, we're gonna have a total of 2,500 that we can collect, and you know, Tormin is this pretty good legendary. He's a void legendary that we can kind of get for free, you know, if you spend a ton of resources, obviously, but he's still interesting to use, and I felt like his best use is, for the end game at least, is something like Live Arena. I do use him in Live Arena sometimes against people that come with speed teams, you know, don't have immunity and stuff, like the Arbiters, the Lady Kings and whatnot, so that's why I kind of want to grab the copy. But the thing is, like I said, we can get 2,500 in total, but if you skip the Summon Rush, which I pulled, you know, I pulled 200 Ancients and finished the whole thing, but if you pulled the 82, then you would have been fine, and you got yourself the 300, and I feel like that one was worth it to pull just because it cost so very few Ancients. Even though we have this weekend 2 times Ancients, if you specifically want Torment, that was a good idea. But let's say you skip that one, okay? You skip that one, you're 300 short, so it means from the 2,500 total, you can only get 2,200, okay? So let's see how many do we have in this one, okay? So in this one, we have to start from the bottom because it might be easier. So that's 100, then that's 180, then 210, plus the 40, so 250. So that's a total of 250 Yuletide snow points, or whatever they're called, 250 snow points that you can get from this one. And every other reward, honestly, maybe the books, sacred and stuff at the bottom, they look interesting, but what's the price? You know, what's the price of it? And basically with this one, you cannot skip it, okay? So, because if you skip this one, you're already going to be 50 short of the 200 of the, you know, 2,000 that you need, because 2,200 minus 250, obviously you're gonna be with 1950. So if you skip the Summer Rush, you have to do everything from this one, okay? So this might be tricky, and you know, apart from the fact that we had that weird arena one, which, you know, I'd honestly I struggled with this one because I didn't have that many arena people, so I just had to keep refreshing. You see, I barely hit the points. I had to keep refreshing, and what I did is I had to use my best built ones, and that's it. This was my team, okay? So it was double Vichinaki, Yoshi, and that one. So luckily, thank you to people that had a one-man defense. I had that myself, so you know, I'm quite sure. Let me see, if I look in the battle log, it's funny. See, okay, you see the Shadowkin, so there's definitely going to be a lot of this with people doing it. So that was a tricky one, but if you didn't have the Shadowkin to do that, well, that would have been a problem because you would have lost more, okay? You would have lost another 30 more, and, you know, getting Tormin would have been harder and harder. But now, let's check this event, like I said, because this is the important one. We have to see how many, what's it gonna cost us, you know? So, for this Winter Path, let me move myself to the other side right now, not floating, just to the other side. So for this one, you can get points by upgrading champions, getting artifacts and accessories, and by summoning souls from Soulstone. So again, there's like 3 ways of doing that. I'm quite sure the lowest points is going to be the get artifacts and accessories. Then the second lowest one is going to be upgrade champions, and then obviously the highest one is going to be summon soulstones, because, you know, anything that requires you stuff that you can buy, it's gonna give you more points, because, you know, that's the way this game works. But let's say I wanna do like this. I wanna calculate. Okay, let me bring my trusty calculator. How much it would cost if we only went specifically for the snow point, and that's it. So let's have a look. Let me move it to the side, because it might be easier to do that. Okay, so we have let's see over here. So 500 from the top one, we'll give 1 plus 500 plus 1,000 if we go on the one side. But we're gonna need to add the second one, because you're gonna have to grab this one, as you cannot go to the other side. So yeah, that's what, 1,000. Right, did I already mess it up? No, it should be fine. Wait, what? Okay, let's start again. I'm still waking up, okay? I'm still waking up. So 500 plus 500 plus the 2000 from the both sides. Okay, that's 3000 till here. Then we're gonna need to grab both of those, so that's gonna be like 3000. So plus the 3000 of grabbing both of those ones, plus the 4000. Actually, no, not 4000. We only need one. Okay, so we can only get one ancient shard. Plus 2000 from only getting one ancient shard, okay. Then we can go over here in the middle, unless, I don't think it should require us to get both, but we can go to the middle. So the middle one's gonna be 2300, okay. Then after that, we have to go to the sides. It forces us to go to the side so we can grab these ones, as we cannot avoid it, right? Yep, we cannot avoid it. So that one forces us to get another 10,000 points from the Epic Chaos Sword, which it's pretty much useless from my point of view. Then we get 6,000 from getting those two. Okay, and then we only need to grab one of these two, I think, to get... No, again, we need to grab one of these two ones to be able to go to the next line. So another 5,000. Okay, and then 14,000 from, again, the Chaos Sword. Why do they force us to get a Chaos Sword? Like, this is annoying. This is annoying. I don't like it. So 14,000 from that one because you need to get both, and then another 8,000. So basically, if my math was correct, we need 53,300 points to complete the whole thing, okay? 53.3k. So let's see how we can do that, okay? Let me just open up the points tab and let's see what we would have to do in order to complete this one. So let's see, for upgrading champions, I'm not going to calculate for this one because, you know, the big brains of staff, I'm quite sure from OddOneGaming, I'm quite sure he's going to do a nice video, good breakdown on this one, better than me. But I'm going to just go through the if you do some summoning or if you get some artifacts. So let's say you have to pull, you're going to pull only Mortal Soulstones, okay? So let's split this by 100. 533 Mortal Soulstones just to get a Yuletide point. I didn't even go lower, okay? We didn't even go lower to get the books. This is not too good, okay? So that's a bad start. Okay, let's go to this one again. So 53k. Let's say you pull Immortal Soulstones. What did I do? Bruh, 53,300 split by 1,500. So you need like 36 immortal ones. Again, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. And then if you pull the biggest ones, it's 7. Obviously, they cost a ton. So, you know, these are like 20, 25 a pop. So that's expensive. So that's when you pull the stuff. I'm not sure how many people still have it. Maybe you already pulled, like I did. I pulled everything I had during the previous one where we had the Soul Chase tournament because I got myself some books and good stuff. So it was worth it. So I have nothing over here. But let's say we go and farm artifacts and accessories. Okay, so let's say usually I try to go on an average of like, you know, 5-star legendary and 6-star rare on epic, something like that. Go in between the middle because I'm assuming you're getting to farm higher stages. You know, you get hard dungeons. We have the spider that's going on with super race. Then there's gonna be some fire knight and whatnot. So there's gonna be a few of them that's gonna help us. So let's say we put the average of 40 points. Okay, it's 38 for a 5-star legendary, 43 for a 6-star epic, so an average of 40 because, you know, you can get higher, you can get lower. Let's see, we split this by 40. Okay, so what's it gonna cost? 1,332 runs, 0.5. Okay, so that's 1,300 runs. That sounds like a lot. Let's multiply this by 20 energy. Okay, that's gonna cost us 26,000 energy. I'm not sure if that one sounds a lot or not, because the way, if you think about like this, normally during a fusion, okay, during a fusion, when we do one of the dungeons, it costs us around 10,000 points, okay? So let's just speculate like this. If you just want to do a dungeon, it's around 10,000 energy. So you have to do that 4 times, that's 40,000 energy. Basically, this one costs, well, it's just for a quarter of Tormin, it costs half of that, or a little bit more, if you only do through farming. But you can get some food as well. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's too much? Do you guys think it's okay? I feel like maybe it's not as bad because, like, if I split this by 130 energy per a refill times 40 gems, which it's a refill, that's 8,200 gems. Okay, that sounds like a lot. When you put it like this, that sounds like a lot. But, well, if you split the energy doing it over a few days, plus ranking up some more champions, I'm definitely going to try and do like as much as I can. I'm just gonna do the other tournaments and events to grab the best points that I can, and then I'm gonna see how I'm gonna finish this off because, well, like I said, I already did the summon rush, so I might be able to skip this one. I'm 100% not gonna go for everything over here because it just costs too much. Like, it costs 53k to get till here, and then it costs about, what, 34, 55, basically a double of what cost me to get all of the points to try and get one book, one sacred, and one mythic tome. So I think I'm just gonna skip those ones, but I'm gonna do my best to do this winter's path because, you know what, Tormin is still a good hero, even though it's gonna be a dupe for me. Like, you know, I'm going for a dupe void legendary. So people that don't have him, I would say do your best to try and get him. And I feel like this one's not good, not bad. Like, I'm on the fence. I'm not sure what to say about this winter's path. It looks decent. It doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look good either. But anyway, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.